Guys, this is Ninjaxtx and welcome to the 41st video in my 6th round of philosophy video. Now, again, we're going to talk about how to accomplish your goal. There are a lot of people that are going to tell you no. There are a lot of people that are going to tell you that that will never happen. I don't necessarily listen to people that tell me no. However, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm not capable of. Now, a lot of people say, well, you need to be more realistic with your goals. Ladies and gentlemen, your definition of realistic and somebody else's uh, definition of realistic can be vastly different. What's realistic to them may not be realistic to you, but what's realistic to you may be outlandish to them. I'm sure people thought electricity was outlandish when it first came into being. I've talked about this before. I'm I'm sure when people thought that the Earth was flat, they thought that circumventing the globe was unrealistic. But somebody did it, and it shut them up. Um, when somebody tells me that my goals are unrealistic, I just ask them to prove it to me. Because you can't tell me that all the inventions on this earth, all the innovations we have on this earth, you can't tell me that that didn't start in somebody's head and somebody didn't figure out how to put it together. But who gave them the ability to do that? Two things. Well, actually three, if you look at it this way. And one was faith. Number one was faith. Two was, in my opinion, a lot of times when inventions are invented, it's because someone told them no, that that could never happen. So to me, that's just the sheer wherewithal to prove somebody wrong. So you have to have faith in what you do. You have to have faith in the higher power, and you have to have the sheer wherewithal to know that people are going to tell you no. People are going to put roadblocks in your way to to get you to give up. But the thing about it is, you have to have the sheer wherewithal to bust down those walls, to put people in your circle that are going to help you bust down those walls. Don't listen to the people in your circle that tell you no. In fact, get them the hell out of your circle now. Because if they're telling you no now, when you're famous or when you're at the pinnacle of what you want to do, they'll be the first one to put their hand out. And they'll be saying, well, we believed in you, we just wanted to push you. So you told me no this to push me? How stupid you sound. How stupid you look. And they'll be the first ones to ask you to invest in their little schemes to get rich quick. Because They see what you got and they want what you got. Well, here's the thing: if the people around you don't work for what they got, and you're just handing out gifts or whatever, that's a quick way to break you. Just ask MC Hammer. It happened to him, and now he's built back up. And yeah, I did mention MC Hammer, and saw if MC Hammer ever sees this, sorry man, love you, but you know what happened, and I'm just using you as an example. All right. The third thing you have to have is the ability to recognize what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. Then you have to have the you have to figure out, okay, this is my weakness. Am I willing to put enough time in this to turn my weakness into a strength? Am I willing to put enough time in this to just go ahead and do what I've got to do to accomplish my vision, to accomplish my dreams, to go after my blessing? And here's the thing: a little while back, I talked. As a matter of fact, it was in the same conversation. I talked about the people that are going to have their hand out. Now, there's a difference between people that have their hands out because they know you got money, or people that have their hands out because they know you have a blessing and they want your blessing. And there's a difference between people that need to be blessed and don't have the ability. When the people don't have the ability to be blessed and then you're a blessing, that is going to inspire someone else to aspire to do what you did or aspire to go beyond what you did. That's going to inspire someone to aspire to go after their dreams so they can help their family or whatever, or their friends get to where they want to be. But like I said, you're also going to have a lot of looky loos with their hands out and people that just don't want to work. And that's when you have to add the fourth thing. And the fourth and the first thing kind of go hand in hand. You have to have the spirit of discernment. You have to use the spirit of discernment to find out whether does this person really have their hand out because they need it, or does this person have their hand out because they're greedy? And a lot of times, God will show it to you in a way. May not be audible, may not be visual, but God will show it to you. And I'm sorry if I'm getting too religious for a lot of people. If I'm too religious for you or too spiritual for you, turn it off. I don't care. You didn't need this message, or you weren't ready to receive this message. But I'm talking to the people that are ready to elevate themselves and ready to level up for 2023 and beyond. I'm not talking to those that are just sitting there and letting life pass them by. I'm talking to the one that is ready to grab life and ready to hang on for all it's got. If you have a dream, I've always said this. I said this in my first philosophy video. I'll say it in my last philosophy video. If you can see it, if you can believe it, you can see it, and you can achieve it. Those three things: see it, believe it, and achieve it with faith, with the spirit of discernment. With all these keys, you've been with all these keys that are out there for you. You have to go get the keys and you have to put them in your own doors and see what opens up for you. You can't do that. You won't be able to do that unless you take that first step. That first step is not accepting no. If you have something in your head and the so-called powers that be tell you no, keep asking why. Keep asking why till you wear the person down. And then when they give you a reason why, go investigate how to make it happen just to tick them off. Go investigate how to make it happen. Go investigate people that have failed. Because if you go investigate people that failed at what you're trying to do, there may be one little thing in there that you see that nobody else saw that you tweak that changes everything. That's how you should have gone. That's how you do what you go. That's what you do when you're trying to get where you gotta go. You don't listen to anybody else. You listen to yourself and you listen to the spirit. You let the spirit move inside of you, and then you move as the spirit directs you. Plain and simple. End of story. I hope that touched someone's heart. I hope that made someone think about how they live their life. Please take care of yourselves and each other. One world, one love. If you guys have any questions, comments, and or requests, please send them to my YouTube account, or if you know how to get in touch with me, on my personal Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram, my private training group, Black Talent Combatives, or any other form of my social media. Please feel free to do so there. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. I will see you guys tomorrow for our next Sharebound the Streamer lesson at 11:45 a.m. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. I'm out.